3 major game showcases, back to back. PlayStation, Summer Games Fest, Xbox. I watched them all, I saw dozens of trailers, and I walked away with nothing. No release date circled, no moment that made me feel like, oh yeah, this is why I love games. It's not that they were bad, they just didn't land. And maybe that says more about me than it does about the games. Going into these showcases, I wasn't expecting to be blown away, but with 3 of them lined up, PlayStation, Summer Games Fest, and Xbox, I figured something might hit. A reveal that really stuck with me, a surprise I didn't see coming. Instead, what I got was a lot of games that looked cool, just not for me. I didn't check out. I watched everything from start to finish. I can appreciate the work behind these games, the animation, the design, the world building, but at a certain point, I realized I wasn't feeling anything. No hype, no anticipation, just recognition. That's not to say nothing stood out. Across the 3 showcases, there were definitely a few reveals that caught my attention, just not enough to get me hyped. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles would have stole the show for me if it hadn't leaked years ago. I've just been waiting for it. Liza P. Overture shadow dropping? That was a surprise. Code Vein 2 caught my interest since the original was my first Souls or Souls-like game, even though I never finished it. Wu-Tang Rise of the Deceiver? Just a cool last trailer. Have to wait to see more on it. Persona 4 Revival? Expected it. Just wish we saw more than a few seconds. And Beast of Reincarnation, the Game Freak one. I had to double check, like, was that Game Freak? Pokemon Game Freak. Are we sure? And seeing Final Fantasy VII Remake finally coming to Xbox doesn't affect me, but I'm glad more people can experience part 1 of what's my favorite games of all time. So yeah, there were moments, but none of them hit hard enough to stick. It was more like a slow scroll through a list of maybe someday games. Add it to the backlog, I've got other stuff to get through first. If there was one thing I was quietly hoping for, it was something about a new Nier game, maybe even a teaser for FF7 Part 3. Side note, I'm calling it now. It will be called Remember. It didn't need to be a full reveal, just a teaser. A logo, a camera panning across a desolate field with some cryptic piano or something, just a hint. But nothing. I get they're probably just saving it for later in the year, and that's fine, but when all these showcases lined up, I couldn't help but think, maybe this is where it shows up. It's gotta be one of them. And I think that's where this quiet letdown comes from. Not because the shows were bad, they weren't, but because none of them gave me that moment where everything fades out and I'm just locked in, thinking, yup, that's the one. It's not about needing my game to be there, it's just wanting a game to grab me. I've been thinking about this a lot. Not just during these showcases, but for a while now. Because when I look back, I do still get excited about games. I still buy them, play them, talk about them, but the way I react to reveals, it's different now. Off the top of my head, the only thing that's made me actually stand up out of my chair in recent memory was something related to FF7 Rebirth. Maybe it's just burnout, or maybe I've gotten more picky. Or maybe it's just because for the past year I've been so focused on work and trying to build a YouTube channel, and then adding this YouTube channel on top of that I haven't had as much time to actually play. It's the first time in my life I've had a backlog, and I'm not sure if I'll ever finish at this rate. And when you've already got a dozen games you want to play, it's harder to get hyped about something that's probably still a bit a ways. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a different phase of gaming now. I hope it's not a worse one, just different. So yeah, 3 showcases, a ton of games, a handful I might check out, but nothing that really shook me. And that's okay. I don't need every event to cater to me. I don't need every reveal to be a showstopper. Sometimes it's just about seeing what's out there, checking in on what other people are excited for, and waiting for that moment that does hit. Because it'll come, maybe at the next Nintendo Direct, maybe later this year, or maybe when I finally catch up on my backlog and remember what it's like to want something new again. Until then, I'll be watching.